What's up, everybody? JVille Sports here with my daily sports picks video. It is Friday, September 21st. Happy Friday. We are almost at the weekend. Thank you guys so much for joining me today and each and every day like you guys always do. Even though I've been absent the past couple days, we're going to keep the action rolling. So our last free play that we gave out was a winner. We gave out the Tampa Bay Rays when Blake Snell was on the mound a few days ago against the Texas Rangers. Easy victory there. So we're going to keep it rolling today with another free play, hopefully winner, towards the end of this video, which I will keep very, very shortly. But even though I've been out with the videos the past couple days, still been doing my thing over on the Patreon side of things. I'll go ahead and recap really quickly what we did over there yesterday. Actually, we had a bit of bad luck yesterday. We had three plays, which I will put up here really quickly. So for starters, we had the Washington Nationals, Max Scherzer on the mound. I usually love to back great pitchers who are coming off who's coming off a bad outing, which Scherzer was. If you look at his last outing, he was on the road against the Atlanta Braves. He only went 4 innings, gave up 6 runs. So I've backed a lot of great pitchers who have had similar starts like that, and they always bounce back with the next game. This game, he got hit pretty early. He ended up having a pretty decent game. He went 7 innings, 7 strong innings. He only gave up 3 runs, which I believe he did very early in the game, in the first or second inning. Actually, it was the third inning. He gave up all 3 runs, and then the rest of the game was all zeros. Unfortunately for Washington, with Vargas on the mound for the Mets, they just could not do anything against him. They hit him very, very late in the 6th inning for 2 runs, and then they scored 2 more after that. Ended up tying the game 4-4, but the Mets end up winning 5-4 in extra innings. So we had the Nationals on the run line, hoping Scherzer would have a dominating performance, but unfortunately he gave up 2 home runs, 2 bad pitches that he made there, and that cost them the game, with the Nationals struggling offensively. So that was a tough one, but not as tough as this one. We had the Atlanta Braves. Actually, this one wasn't tough. We had the Atlanta Braves against the Phillies. This one was a winner. Was a pretty close game. Back and forth game. Phillies had the lead. Braves had the lead. Phillies had the lead. Braves had the lead. Then the Braves just blew the game wide open late, very late in that game, and didn't look back. So easy winner there for the Braves. Tampa Bay was what I was getting to. How in the world this team lost, I have no idea. They gave up 7 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning to lose the game, which they were up by 6 going into the 9th inning. I think they gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th, along with a couple other hits and walks. It was just a complete mess. I've never seen anything like it before. We should have had a 2-1 day. Instead, with that unbelievable meltdown, we had a 1-2 day. But that's what happens. September baseball is crazy. The Tampa Bay Rays have been rolling, though. So that's a very unfortunate loss for them, because they are trying to sneak into the playoffs, even though it's a very, very slim chance, and that pretty much just crushed their dreams. I still don't know how they lost that game, but 7 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning. Very, very, very tough there. So that's how Patreon went yesterday. Should have been 2-1, ended up being 1-2, but we'll definitely look to bounce back today. And we are looking to have a very, very good day today, getting into football weekend. So the schedule is going to be MLB today. My video tomorrow is going to be all college football, and then my video on Sunday is going to be all NFL. And then we'll start the new week again on Monday, back with the MLB as we get closer and closer to basketball starting. So excited for that. When October hits, it's basketball time towards the end of October, but still exciting times, because basketball is my #1 sport, my favorite sport, so I can't wait for basketball to kick off. So yeah, enough talking there. That was yesterday. Let's go ahead and move on to today. Like I said, we're looking to have a big day today, starting with today's free play of the day. Let's go ahead and get right into it. I mentioned we'll keep this video nice and short, and we are going to go with the Miami Marlins. You heard it right. You see it right. We're taking the Marlins, underdogs at home against the Cincinnati Reds. Why are we taking this team, you might ask? Chen is on the mound for the Marlins. If you look at this guy's numbers, it is just unbelievable how his numbers differ from on the road and at home. He is, even though his record isn't that great, it's, what is it? 5-3. So he has a winning record, which actually really is pretty good if you look at the Marlins' overall record, which is terrible. He's 5-3. His ERA is 1.77. I don't know what it is, what his routine is at home. He is doing something, but when he's pitching at home, he is almost unhittable. Usually, when they lose the games, it's after he leaves because he doesn't really pitch complete games. He's kind of getting up there in his career. But anyways, his ERA 1.77, 5-3 record at home. He's unbelievable at home. Cincinnati Reds, pretty good offense. It's hit and miss usually on the road. But they're a really, really bad team. So I'm going to take the the Marlins here as underdogs. Tempted to take them on the money line. I might take them on the money line myself, but the run line is pretty good as well, plus 1.5. A little bit of juice on there at minus 130, 135. So I will definitely take that. The points with Chen at home, and so an underplay might be solid in this as well. The under is sitting right about 7.5, which is about right. So I do think this game, I do lean towards the under with the way Castillo has been pitching lately. But with the under, I have a stronger play on the Marlins with the points, 1.5. So that's going to be today's free play of the day. You don't see me take a team like the Marlins very often, but we're going to see what happens. We've been pretty successful with our free plays lately, so we're looking to hit another one today. I'll have 3 more plays at least over on the Patreon side of things that I love today as well. So if you're interested in those plays, check out my Patreon page. This is how you get there really quickly, patreon.com/JVille Sports. Or you can just go to patreon.com and in the search box type in JVille Sports. You guys should all be familiar with Patreon by now. A lot of people doing a lot of great things on Patreon. So check it out. If not for my page, for all the other pages out there. Because like I said, there's a lot of good pages out there. A lot of people doing a lot of different things. So check out Patreon. It's a pretty good website. That's where I'm putting all my daily plays in all sports every single day. So if you're interested, check out the page. That's where they will be. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's video. Thank you guys again for joining me today, this Friday. Enjoy your Friday. Get your get your parlay cards, your teaser cards, everything ready for this weekend. A lot of great football out there. So I'll definitely see you guys tomorrow with my college football plays. Enjoy today's baseball games, and there's some football games there as well. But again, thank you guys again. Good luck with everything you guys do, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.